Today, as always, we begin with our reading, our affirmative prayer, our decree, our affirmation. Today's reading comes from 365 Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes, and it is excellent for today as we are on day 6 of our fast, and the title of this reading is called Dominion. And generally when you get to day 6, day 7, you begin to feel like you're having some dominion over your flesh. You're having some dominion in your life with regard to mastery of your appetite. So today we want to begin with dominion, and our reading begins. Each one of us has access immediately in our own consciousness to that absolute unconditioned presence that molds and makes things out of itself, by itself, directly becoming the thing it makes. The secret of effective prayer lies in the realization that there is a power for good in the universe and that we can use it. That subtle presence we call mind or spirit is the giver and we are the receiver. But how can it make the gift unless we accept it? One of the first things to do is to learn to expect and to accept the divine nature flowing through everything we do. God is eternally present, and we are the instruments of its expression. But only as much of the divine essence is ours to use as we permit to flow through our complete and unrestricted faith. To understand our unity with God is the beginning of wisdom. To realize that we can express our divinity today should be the start of a conscious practice that will gradually conduct us to a greater and greater experience of life. Thus, we will demonstrate not only that an infinite good exists, but that it is now operating in our experience. This is the purpose of the practice of the science of mind. Our consciousness of the indwelling spirit and the embodiment of its gifts brings us into the dominion of good. Believing in the universal presence as power for good, I now accept its action in my life. I know that there is a strength and a vitality, a liveliness flowing through me and out into everything I do, say, or think. I am the very embodiment of this divine essence. There is no sense of weakness or lack of strength. Rather, the fullness and the completion of it is always present, always activated. I combine the belief I have in it with the conscious use I make of it, completely accepting and no longer rejecting the flow of this power through me. Dominion. Very powerful. Yes, we are the expression and the instrument of the divine. So when I talk about awakening the healer within, I am speaking of this divine self, this inner presence that is God, that same power and presence that's breathing you, breathing me, beating your heart and mine, without our help, by the way. So allow yourself to accept your self-healing as the gift from the healer within. That's our reading for today. It came from the book 365 Science of Mind. It is my selection because we always start with mind first. Healthy mind, body, family, finances, and society. That's how we roll here at Oneness Wellness Lifestyles. It has to start in your mind. You have to make the decision to do the things that you need to do to get healthy and to master your life.